All right. So we're gonna do a same push-up, but we're gonna just extend our arms out a little wider. So this is gonna be a wide fly push-up.
Okay.
All right. And again for us, Jay. So the way I normally get the distance or how far I'm gonna put my arms apart, I pretty much, elbow to elbow. I interlock my hands like this, and the distance from elbow to elbow pretty much dictates how far I should have my bars on my hands. All right, you guys got that?
Yes.
All right.
Uh,
So yeah, same thing, Jay. We just 4 second down, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then with the knee version, same thing. You get your distance. This is kind of difficult.
No, this is perfect.
1,
it's perfect.
2. There you go.
There you
So
go.
yeah, that's the
Awesome.
modified version. All right, then the same rules apply.
Cool.
We're gonna do to exhaustion. All right, we're gonna do
To
max
exhaustion.
rep.
Cool. Girl, ladies, how y'all doing? Y'all good?
Good, good, pretty good. It's good. It's
Starting to get
good.
so all right, cool. No sweat yet? All right.
Nah, no
Alright,
sweat. No
No
sweat.
sweat yet?
See?
All right. So
Things you can do on your own.
my next question is this. All right, so y'all seem happy, y'all smiling. Y'all have rules for engagement, rules of engagement of how you're going to go about finding this person, this perfect guy, or the right fit. Um, what are the rules now? Like how, because there's got to be rules in order for this to work, right? Like there's so many questions. Like, do you sleep in the same bed? Do you sleep in the same rooms? Is there like Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday action going on? Like, how's that working? Right? Like, what are the rules?
Okay. So we have a really big rule, which is honesty and communication. So first and foremost, regardless of what's going on, we have to be completely honest with each other and communicate, right? Regardless of if we feel like we're just bugging or whatever, we just have to be, honest and open. That's rule number one. Outside of that, there's really aren't any other rules. I mean, we kind of just live dynamically, right? If something bothers us, if something comes up, we address it then and there. That's where the honesty and communication come in at. Because we are new to a poly life, and our guy, he is new as well to a poly life. So there are a lot of things that we just can't say definitely what's a rule and what's not. So we have to go through those motions. So we just figure as long as we're open, honest, communicate, we'll make rules as we go, because we don't know. We haven't encountered every stuff,
Right.
But I mean, yes, we all sleep in the same room, in the same bed. As far as like intimate time goes, it's just who's ever down, sometimes it's not all three of us. Sometimes it's not me. Sometimes it's not her, like whatever, who's ever available.
That's just what it is.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I bet he likes those odds.
So from a legal aspect though, how do you guys work those things out? Of course, you guys are going to build together. So like, how, let's say, God forbid, something does happen, you guys have to part ways. How do you guys, basically allow for the assets or anything you accrue during this relationship?
Yes, everything is legal, as in like the business that we create and the things that, the assets that we get together. We have, legal paperwork to that. So if we were to split, it would be just like in a marriage, we would get what we put in. So it would be either a 50-50 split, or, because my business work with his business. So, either we will continue that and just be straight business, or we would, dissolve it 50-50.
Right. Just because the relationship ended don't mean that we got to separate the money. Like if we get money together, we're going to continue to work the business. Like forget about the relationship aspect. It's just good that we are in a relationship together because it's easier that way. But if not, we still going to get money.
We're all business owners. We're all like business first. We're not together in this relationship because of love. We're in this because we see that we can help each other get to the next level. So at the end of the day, if it don't work out romantically for us, it's okay, because we still know how to separate business and pleasure, to where we can still operate, because we are all like, executives in our company. So it's kind of, we don't really work like directly. We have board meetings and stuff. So it's kind of okay if we split and our business still work together, because we have our employees that will, communicate.
Nice.
So.
It sounds like they got it together, Jay.
It does.
Oh
So
my.
we interviewed my little brother Tyke last season. He's in a polyamorous relationship also. They are actually you probably don't know, but they're planning on getting married in May. Right?
Wow.
So
Ooh.
so when you talk about the legalities of it,
Yes.
they're in Georgia, so he can't legally marry both of them.
Right.
How does that work? Are y'all looking to be married? Well, what state are y'all in? Y'all are somewhere in the South?
Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all in Texas, right. So yes, Texas ain't letting y'all do no poly marriage, right?
Not at all.
So how does that look for y'all? Y'all looking to get married?
Yes, definitely. We talk about marriage. We talk about, getting to that legal aspect. With us, it's more of we are going to create a contract together. And then, this is how we're going to operate. And if anything happens, this is what happens with our assets. And then we will all sign it. We will get it notarized, and that'll be our marriage.
Correct.
There's no need to get the law involved for taxes, I guess. I don't know, but there's no need to have a third party. We can just come up with an agreement. We're going to all sign it. And of course, we'll have like the wedding and stuff, like,
we still have the ceremonies, the receptions and things that. But the marriage side is not a conventional type of marriage. It's literally, we are all agreeing to say, hey, this is the relationship that we're in. These are the things that we are going to do. And if you step outside of these bounds, then this is the process that we're going to follow for making sure that everything is split how it needs to be split. So I think that's a better way, especially with our situation, to do it, because all parties are getting all their needs met, basically. We don't have to go through, well, you guys can't do this because of this. Like, forget all of that. This is what we're agreeing. We're committing to each other, and that's what's important.
That's right.
Fantastic.
That is absolutely true.
Fantastic.
It makes sense to me. For people who aren't really privy to what they call polygamy, polyamorous lifestyle, I mean, it stems back to our roots. I mean, like, it was, from my understanding of history, it was like far more women than men. They had all land that they needed to take care of. They had cattle they needed to take care of, and it just made economic and financial sense for a man to have multiple wives. Yeah, you could have more children. I mean, they were doing it differently than how we may be doing it now. Like, they weren't sleeping in the same bed together and things like that. Right. But whatever it was, our people are the curators of civilization. So whatever they were doing, obviously it was working, in an economic and financial aspect. So shout out to y'all for understanding that.
Thank you.
And fun fact as well. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You got it.
I was just going to say that.
All right, Jessica, y'all go.
I was going to say that's what it's all about, building financially, building that generational wealth. And we can't do it without a Black woman and a Black man. So.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
That's kind of
what you got.
No, I was just going to say, fun fact, just if, in your own time, I'm not going to get into it and, during this podcast, but look up like why we actually have to have, file for marriage licenses. You know what I mean, in this country.
Oh, okay. You're talking about the legality of it,
yeah.
Ooh, I feel that, Dave. What's our last one, Dave?
I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing that's under 100. I don't want nothing.